What's up, y'all? This is Randall Branch. Welcome back to the channel. And in this video today, on June 9th, we are going to be talking about bouncing back from your mistakes. This is a very important topic, guys. I want to ask you guys, and I want to implore you guys. Well, first, I want to ask you guys, how long does it take for you to bounce back from your mistakes? Then I want to implore you guys to bounce back from your mistakes quicker. This is something when I do my consultations with people and when I talk to people, help people get their mindset right, help people get their life right, help people get in check, even physically. You know, people don't bounce back from mistakes quickly. People make mistakes, they go over their calories, they fall back into temptations, they fall back into vices, they fall back into old habits, they make mistakes and then they sulk in the mistakes, they beat themselves up, they double down on the mistakes. Now the mistakes have compounded. So now instead of going off their diet for one day, now they've gone off their diet for 2 weeks. Or now instead of missing the gym for 3 days, now they've missed the gym for 3 months. Or now instead of slipping back into lust for one night, they've slipped back into lust for 3 nights. And they're compounding because they're soaking in their mistakes, right? They're not forgiving themselves. They don't want to pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and get back in the game. And I want to encourage you guys to get back in the game as quickly as you can. We're all going to make mistakes. Even me, I make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We all do stuff that we're not supposed to be doing. We all sometimes fall short, of our goals, of being in alignment with the best version of ourselves, which is something I talk about all the time. But it's like, how fastly can you get back in alignment with that version of the best version of yourself? Or are you one of these people who likes to sulk in their mistakes? Are you one of these people who beats themselves up? Are you one of these people who makes it 10 times worse? Are you one of these people who you're like, yeah, 2 years? Like, are you one of these people stuck in the past? You're talking about some shit that happened 2 years, 5 years, 10 years ago. You're still stuck on those mistakes. You're stuck on mistakes that you made 10 years ago, and you're using those mistakes as reasons as to why that you can't accomplish, or reasons as to why you can't change currently. Right? It's 2026. You got some people who've made mistakes in 2016, 2018, 2020, 2021, and they're still talking about those mistakes as to why they can't do what they can do now. And it's even worse when those mistakes aren't even like big mistakes that have truly impacted their life to where like for instance, like one thing I talked about before is like getting the wrong woman pregnant and how that can be a huge mistake for a lot of men. Right? That's a mistake that, and I think I brought this up before. That's a mistake that even present day can still affect you. But motherfuckers will be like talking about a mistake that they made 8 years ago that really has no true bearing on their current state, but they're still stuck in the past, so they allow that to have bearing on their current state when it doesn't have to, if that makes sense. So are like worse, it's bad enough to blame any type of mistakes that you've made, but are you blaming mistakes that truly have no bearing on your current state as to why you can't do what you can do? Right? And it doesn't have to be about a specific field. It doesn't have to be just fitness. It doesn't have to be just mindset. It doesn't have to be just business. It could be anything, guys. But I want you guys to have the mental capacity and the mindset to just bounce back from your mistakes, man. Just get up, dust yourself off, and get back in the game. Right? Don't sit on the sidelines. Don't right. You fall down, you scrape your knee. Don't sit on the floor and hold your knee for years. Like, get up, scrape your knee off, and start running again, start walking again, start crawling again, whatever you gotta do to get going. But don't just stay stuck, bro. This is something that I'm really passionate about because I've made so many mistakes and I continue to make mistakes in all areas of my life. I'll always make mistakes. It's something that I'm becoming more comfortable with. Like, okay, I'll make mistakes. Like, that's cool. Like, I'm not perfect, bro. I don't have to be perfect, but I have to continue to stay in alignment with the best version of Randall Branch, and I have to continue to pursue excellence, with something that I always talk about. As a matter of fact, that's what my clothing line is about. It's about pursuing excellence, right? That's like what my whole brand is about. Pursuing excellence, right? I'll always be on that journey of pursuing excellence. And I want you guys to always be on that journey of pursuing excellence. I want you guys to have the mindset to pick yourself up, to dust yourself off, and to get back in the field. So I hope this encourages you guys. I hope you guys can just sit down for a second and reflect. Are you allowing any mistakes that you've made in your past affect where you are now when they don't really have to? Like, have you even picked yourself up from certain mistakes, or are you still like, oh, I can't do this because this mistake I made a few weeks ago. I can't do this because of a mistake I made a few months ago, a few years ago. Or are you truly just like, you know what? I made mistakes. I'll continue to make mistakes. Fuck it. You know, as long as I learn from my mistakes, I'm not making the same mistakes over and over again, right? Because that's another video. I'll talk about that. We don't want to continuously make the same mistakes, but we will make different mistakes. And even if we make the same mistake once or twice, we don't want it to be a thing where we've made the same mistake 10, 15 times. But we made the same mistake one, two, three times. Okay, learn from those mistakes, get back up, dust yourself off, get back on the journey, man. Life is a journey. So don't ever knock yourself out the race just because of mistakes that you made, man. I hope this encourages you guys. If you guys do want to book a consultation, a strategy call with me, go ahead and check the first link. If you guys want any coaching for nutrition training, my 6-month coaching program to help you get your mind and your body right, that will also be in the first link in the description. Any of my ebooks and programs will be in the second link in the description, I believe. I'll have that. I have some ebooks and programs for health, for fitness, training philosophies, and some more stuff. And I'll have my clothing line linked in the description as well. Again, a clothing line for you guys who are pursuing excellence. That's my thing. So check the description if you guys want to fuck with me. And then my Instagram at Random Branch. Go ahead and follow me on there and DM me if you guys have any video requests. I'm gonna be doing a Q&A pretty soon, so I'm gathering some questions for you guys. So DM me if you guys have any questions for me, any video requests. Go ahead, DM me that. But if you guys have any questions for the Q&A, after you follow me, go ahead and DM me, and I'll add it onto the list for the Q&A. We're gonna be doing a Q&A pretty soon, and it can be anything self-development related: nutrition, fitness, looks maxing, women, anything, mindset. It doesn't matter. Apparel, like the way you dress, whatever it is, anything self-development related, go ahead and DM me. So yeah, man, I'm glad to be back on YouTube. Glad to be back making face content. I'm gonna continue to do my audio stuff, but I'll probably do one of those tomorrow. I have another video that's gonna be like another video later on today. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, check the description if you guys need some help on your self-development journey. This is Random Branch Media, and I'll see you guys later today. Peace.